What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you from Helsinki, Finland. Today we are going to go around the capital of Finland with a population of just under 700,000 in the main city center and about 1.3 million in the metro area. It is the largest city in Finland. Very close to St. Petersburg, Russia, actually. Just across the way in the Baltic, you can enter into St. Petersburg, Russia. Also, right across the waterway, 2 hours away by ferry, is Tallinn, Estonia, which I plan to do next. We'll see what it's going to take to get there. Look at this guy. See if I can give him some cashola, some coinage. Give this guy some coins. Look at this little baby dog here. So we're in the city center marketplace. It's like a little miniature Shiba Inu. That was wild. But yeah, this is the market square we're going through. I just did a sightseeing tour, which I'll show you here later in the video. Got some market going. It is a Sunday. The weather outside is around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Stand by and I'll try and get you the degrees Celsius here in a moment. Okay, 17 degrees Celsius. It's been chilly this morning, actually, especially on that boat on the top deck. You definitely needed a coat and possibly a beanie. But you can see they've got really nice cathedrals. On that sightseeing tour, they did show the islands. Somaliina is the most popular one, and they say if you're going to go there, you need about a day and a half. I'm not going to do another boat tour out there, actually, because I've already done that sightseeing tour, and I don't really feel like going out on the boat again until I go to Tallinn. It's funny. Some really aggressive seagulls out here. These are more evolved seagulls in the Baltic than I've seen elsewhere. But yeah, Helsinki actually has been a part of Sweden. It's been a part of Russia. And now it's its own unique country of Finland. After this, we'll go over to some of these cathedrals and the city center. We've got this Ferris wheel there. Now, the cool thing about going through that tour, they talked about the icebreakers that in the wintertime when everything freezes, we're talking deep freeze on the Baltic, they take these boats and they just basically break the ice. They're powerful engines. In Helsinki Harbor there, they say there's around 300 islands. And according to them, they say, cruise ships say it's one of the most scenic harbors in the world. Me personally, if I were to compare it to, say, the likes of Hong Kong Harbor or Victoria Harbor in Hong Kong, San Francisco Bay Area, I don't think it's up there. I don't think it's on that level, but it's modest. It's modestly nice. I mean, if it had some spectacular bridges or architecture, possibly the islands do make it unique. It's probably no different than Miami in the sense that there's a bunch of islands and big homes on some of those islands. All right, let's go check out this They're over here. It's a nice cathedral. Like, I could go up there, but I think we're getting a good enough view. During World War II, they said only 5% of the buildings were destroyed, which in comparison to the other European cities like Warsaw or Berlin or London, actually got out of World War II fairly unscathed. So still a lot of old structures around here. They did have another war with Russia. It's called the Swedish-Russian War, I believe. That one, I'm not too familiar with that conflict. So I should go to that museum if I get it, if I can find it, if it's on my route. But now what we'll do is we'll head actually towards the city center. Or walk around here, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a nice little walking area right here, actually. Nice little scenic area here. Should I go on there and try and order a vodka? I feel like I should just do like a shot of vodka or something. Wow, look at this. What we got going on in here? It's private. It says it's open. You guys are exploring with me here. Hello.
Hello.
Open?
Yes, it's open. So go over there and 2 times to the right.
2 times to the right.
Yes.
Thank you. It is open. I will do a drink. Beers, wine, ciders, mixed drinks. Here we go. Hello. So this is a gin and cranberry?
Mm-hmm. And some rosemary.
And some rosemary.
Booze.
Okay, so it's gin and tonic, basically, with rosemary and cranberries. And if you wanted to come to this place, I'm here at 12:30 in the afternoon, but that's the cathedral. Just look for the red boat. I'm just going to enjoy this, and I'll let you know how it tastes and how it felt. Well, there's the red boat. I had 2 gin and tonics, and I feel great. Now it's time to go deeper into the city center. All right, guys, we are now headed down the way, away from the ocean. I'll tell you what, that's not an ocean, that's the Baltic. And I don't even know if that's the Baltic, because those waters look very brackish. The Baltic is brackish, by the way, but the weather changes so frequently here. There's countless times where I've felt the sun just coming down very nicely, and then bam, in comes some clouds and wind. It's amazing. Even in July, as I was sitting on that boat, I'm thinking, man, if they don't get great weather in July, then do they ever get great weather? Like, when would be another time? Maybe August? Because I think they missed the boat. If they don't get great weather in August, then I don't know. I mean, for me, great weather is sunshine, like more than rain. But here we are. All right, so now we are at the great cathedral here of Helsinki. This is a square here. You know, I just did that tour there of 2 gin and tonics. I just enjoyed the alcohol scene here in Helsinki, and now I've arrived at this place called Senate Square, Helsinki Cathedral. Wow. If that doesn't remind you of Russia, I don't know what will. I mean, after all, We are super close to St. Petersburg. I asked two different people, two different ladies, young ladies, no older than like 30 something. I said, hey, St. Petersburg, what do you think? She said, it's good. I said, okay, Istanbul or St. Petersburg, which one would you go to? Both of them said St. Petersburg. I said, you got to be kidding me. I've heard Istanbul's like one of the greatest cities on earth. So to hear that, I was like, what the heck? As you know, Istanbul used to be called Constantinople. I actually mentioned it in my last video about the Vikings in Stockholm. Went to the Viking Museum. The Vikings had actually showed up in Istanbul. Problem was, when they arrived in the lavish city, it wasn't actually called Istanbul, it was called Constantinople, named after the Roman Emperor Constantine. But it fell to the other powerful religion. So the Holy Roman Empire lost its footing to the Muslims, the Ottoman Turks. Now it's called Istanbul, no longer Constantinople. Big history there, actually. But Istanbul is a place I shall visit. I would like to visit St. Petersburg, Russia, but that's not possible right now due to the current situation going on in the world today. If you don't know, just type in Ukraine and that will tell you everything you need to know about why I'm not going to St. Petersburg. Although I hope to one day, when things get a lot more peaceful, go and actually visit the St. Petersburg, formerly known as Leningrad, I believe. Or was it Stalingrad? There's Stalingrad and then there's Leningrad. But nowadays it's known as St. Petersburg. So we are approaching the city center here. I gotta say, the vibes in Helsinki are very compatible with me, personally. I don't know if they will be for you, but for me, I just feel like it's very laid back, friendly, jolly, actually. There's like a jolly feeling to it. I feel like people are easygoing. They're not judgmental. It's diverse, too. There's a lot of diversity. And I've seen people from pretty much every continent. Literally. Like, you name it. The Americas, all over Asia, Africa. So it's a diverse city. I did hear that the Finns are known for being a bit feisty when they get drunk, which tells me one thing: they drink vodka. Anyone and everyone who drinks vodka gets a bit feisty. That's why I'm drinking gin. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, what is this? I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, Helsinki is cool. I've actually got to go to the mall. I don't know if you guys are following my other channel, VertCam, but if you are, you'll already know that I've lost my luggage since Norway, essentially, when I arrived in Sweden. If you guys aren't subscribed over there, you should if you like travel. I show you the transportation process because that's funny. When you see all these beautiful cities, you don't realize what it takes to get here in terms of the airport. And that's what I show you on there. It's the airport. The madness, the mayhem of the airports. And the transportation process, actually getting there. You know, it's like, yeah, if I show you a video of Malibu, you're like, oh, I love Malibu, looks so nice. Oh, there's Laguna Beach, looks so fantastic. And then you're like, yeah, but you should have saw the road trip that it took to get from Kansas to get here. you know, something like that. It's kind of what we have going on, but real nice little square here. Just wanted to show you that. I'm headed back over to the Old Town City Center because I got to go to the mall. So like I said, I don't have any luggage. I've basically got 2 sets of clothes. So I need a 3rd set now. The thing is, what I plan to do is go south from here. And as I go south into like Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, whichever ones I pick, if all 3, that would be great. Poland, if I get down there, once it starts to warm up towards like Czech Republic, I'll then discard my pants, making room, because the pants do take up a lot of room in this carry-on that I have. I will go from pants to shorts. And because it's July, I hope to stay in shorts. I'm basically video journaling with you guys. As you know, I've gone to basically 5 Scandinavian countries plus Canada, so you could almost say Canada is like Scandinavia of North America, really, in a way. Not literally, but figuratively. And basically I'm doing the Northern Hemisphere route here, like just south of the Arctic, literally. And I would say it's been a wild ride. I have definitely been on an adventure. There's no other way to put it. It's a different type of adventure than going through like Asia or South America or Central America, but it's got its own unique attributes, that's for damn sure. Pardon my French. But yeah, now coming up to the city center. When I arrived in Helsinki's airport, which I showed you on VertCam, the airport arrival, you take this train into town. It takes like 30 minutes. When you're at the airport, you go like 5 stories below the earth, like super deep into the ground. There's the train station, way below the airport. And I rode that train. I was thinking about the water table. I was like, where's the water table? Like, how did they not hit the water table this deep? That's how deep they were. I rode the train, and it was a good experience. Yeah. So this is basically the city center where I've arrived. So I started out in Market Square. Now I'm at city center. This is where you're going to find more of the nightlife scene. I'm just kind of cruising around. They do have a band. Oh man, we'll have to come back later and get that. They kind of missed it. They missed me. Let's see. Oh wow. They're ripping. Good job, guys. I love those guys. If I was right next to them, I'd give them a tip for sure. I always give those guys tips. I'm gonna actually probably come back through and give them a tip. I just gotta keep this tour going for you, the viewer. But if you see those guys ripping and you like what they're doing, stop and give them a couple euros. 1 or 2 euros adds up if everyone does it. But yeah, this is where you arrive when you're coming in on the man, those guys are really going to town. This is where you arrive right here when you come in from the Helsinki airport. Greatness. Gosh, I love Helsinki. The first time I was in Finland at the airport, it was a layover for like 16 hours on the way from Estonia to Stockholm. I remember thinking to myself, this is a place I should have stayed. But I stayed at some capsule hotel, like real small room, real affordable, right next to the airport. And then I woke up and went to the airport. But I'm finally actually in Helsinki. Man, great place. See, they got this city center mall here. I have to check this out. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you hit the likes and even consider subscribing to the channel. Turning on that bell notification helps you get the notifications of what exactly I'm doing, where I'm going. I'm sure you guys are interested where I'm going next. I think I already told you, I'm going south. Go ahead. Let's see here. I shall go into the mall. I think it's down below decks. I need that third set of clothes. So this is it. Clear channel. All right. What I'll do is I'll let you know what's going on next. So as it turns out, from the actual mall itself, you can go from city center to the actual rail station, which is where I'm at now. So this is the railroad. Oh, I got Chilli. What is that? Okay. It's like an underground city under here, which would make sense. It gets frozen cold during the winter. What do they got here? So while at the train station, I came to get Chilli. You can see it's actually Turkish food. They've got kebab. You have falafel too?
Okay.
Falafel?
Yes.
They have falafel?
Yes.
Yeah. So but it's Turkish.
Turkish.
And
Falafel is here.
yeah, so they have falafel. And this is what he made for me. And so I'm going to enjoy my lunch. So good. I love kebab and falafel and everything. So yeah, this is right here at the station. Fast food. Oh my goodness, man. This is hitting the spot. So good. Tasty. All right, after that really tasty Turkish food, just wanted to show you around the rest of this underground city, if you want to call it that. It basically is. Get a market over there. Temperature controlled climate. You can see those trains. I wonder if you can get a train to Lapland from here. Pretty sure you can. They love to go deep under the ground here, like 3 or 4 or 5 stories deep. I mean, we're talking maybe even deeper than that. I felt like I was at least 5 stories, probably deeper than that at the airport. But we're already subterranean. You can see that went a level lower, and then even below that went lower. So they like to dig deep here. I've really got to find some clothing store here. Hopefully the clothes look good too, because I have a little bit different fashion than Europeans. So I'm having a little bit of a conflict with picking out clothes. I've been to Estonia and to Tallinn. That was a really nice place. This is like the 3rd market they've got down here. I have lots of markets down here. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for a clothing store. Let's see here. Let's go back up top. Pharmacy, another one. So I'm at this like outdoor area right next to the city center mall. I did not find any clothing stores for men. Obviously there's men wearing clothes around here, but where do they get the clothes? Is it like a secret? Let's see here. Hard Rock Cafe. Spirit. See this? Oh, those look like men. Let's see here. I'll go in here. This is going to be some super European clothes. All right. There's the Stockman. What is the Stockman? But I did end up getting some clothes. I got 2 t-shirts, a pair of pants, and a pair of shorts. Now I'm headed over here to see if there's anything else I have for hygiene. I'm rebuilding my hygiene kit, but it's got to be travel friendly. Unfortunately, they don't understand what I'm trying to ask them every time I say, do you have travel friendly kits? They say only in the US do they do this. Obviously they have like travel friendly shampoo, but like travel toothbrush, travel, you know, that's the thing about the US. The US is so organized. Whatever you need, you can get in the US. Obviously, look at this, cosmetics, lots of cosmetics, but it's like super easy and efficient, and you know where to go. But that's probably because that's where I'm from. But I will say that even when I go around the world, I mean, no matter where you go, the United States has an overabundance of material goods. Seriously, like, it's hard to keep up with the US in terms of like products. They do a good job here, though. I'm just trying to get what I'm looking for, so I'm frustrated. Now with the shorts, I mean, I missed my Quicksilvers, my Volcom. Thank you. But what I ended up getting over there at a Spirit or whatever, I don't know. It's a different quality for me. More like a sporty, athletic kind of guy. Beach vibes. I mean, if anything, they should do the winter clothes here pretty good because it's a wintry climate. I guess I just had to adapt. Okay, so from the city center mall there, you have the Irish pub right here. I was told by multiple people that this is the spot to go for a nice, cozy environment. Irish pub. But this is like the city center, this whole area. Even if you go up this road, oh, Stadium. It's actually where I got my backpack. I know that brand. They've got the sporty stuff. They've got it here, I just got to know where to get it, you know? That's the thing. Let's go in here and see what they got. So, you know how I told you they go deep under the ground? You can see this is ground level, but look how far in there they go. I don't know if you guys could see that. That's just going underground for a car park. They love to dig subterranean here. I think it has to do with getting out of the elements. Yeah, this old Irish pub. I should just take a peek inside real quick. I was told to go here, seriously. Obviously it's the afternoon, so. Okay, they got it upstairs. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. The old Irish pub upstairs looked like it was where it's at. Can't really expect too much at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, though. All right. Yeah, that island I was telling you about. I'm going to show you that tour. Here's Saint Germain. That boat tour is what I'm going to show you next. But before I do that, I need to show you a little bit more around this city center here. Stockman. So the road that I'm staying on is actually called George. But the unique thing about it, the word that they use for George sounds nothing like the word George. I'll try to pronounce it when I get up there. Okay, so you see where it says Georgsgatan, Georgsgatan. That's supposedly George. So I don't know which word exactly is George, but that's why they call this hotel St. George. Okay, so I just wanted to show you my room here. Don't mind my mess. This room's actually a really nice room. It's just, I've got my stuff all spread out. I did want to show you. I'm going to go to the spa or the sauna here. You can see, there's my view, but very comfortable bed. This hotel is called Hotel St. George. And yeah, check this out. Look at that spa or the tub. So I'm going to go to the sauna, show you guys what that looks like, because they have over 3,000 of those here in Finland. It's a big thing. So this is how I'm dressed. Yeah. Now I'm going to the sauna. See if I can figure this out. All right, we're going to the sauna. Come. Oh. That's how you dress. They give you a robe and some shower shoes. So let's see. All right. Hello, how are you? So here's the pool, but I want to go to the sauna. Let's see here. Ooh, plastic slippers. Slip and sliding. Where do I get these plastic slippers? Let me see if I can get those. Okay, wow, that was really refreshing. And yeah, I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but you guys get the idea. They had a hot stone, and then they had a steam room, and then a cold ice tub, and then an actual pool. I did 2 in each. Then I did 4 dips in the pool, 2 in the steam room, 2 in the hot. But anyway, yeah, I did 2 and 2. It feels great. Back to the room. All right, now we're going on the Helsinki Sightseeing boat. This is an hour-and-a-half tour. We've got a top deck, and below deck, they've got a cafe. Let's see what they got. And we're off. That's interesting. So we're going to do a tour around the Bay of Helsinki here. There's the ferry that goes to Estonia, I think. You can drive your car on there.
Du kan höra all information genom högtalarna, så ta gärna en promenad ombord om du vill köpa något till vår kafeteria eller kanske bara titta ut över det vackra marina landskapet. Hyvää matkaa vaan. Vain angenäm... risteilyalukset. Satamasta on myös vilkas laivaliikenne muun muassa Ruotsiin ja Viroon. Nuo oikealla olevat puula. Anyone can use these jetties to wash their rugs in the old Finnish tradition. Diese Anlegestellen aus Holz auf der rechten Seite sind Teppichstege, wo jeder seine Teppiche nach alter finnischer Tradition waschen kann. The island hosts the nature house of the City of Helsinki Environment Centre, and there is also a summer sea. The fort never came under fire during Swedish rule, and when it finally fell, it was because the enemy came from an entirely unexpected direction, from across the frozen land.
This is Somaliina Island. They say you should spend at least a half a day there.
Escape from the bustle of city life. It still retains its restful atmosphere.
Das hier Vue über Helsingfors
And we're back.
Som domineras av domkyrkokyrkan, det ljusblå